Look at us. I think we're live. I love it. Okay, so you guys, I decided to do a little mid-month check-in with you, because here's the deal. We are rocking it. I'm so proud of you. Where's my little woo, amazing unit? We are the Amazing Graces. Now, why did golly, was it you, Christine? It was either you or might have been Meg, gave me a little eagle. And that's because we are the future Eagles national area. Now, I'm excited to build up red jackets, but when we become a national area, we will be called the Eagles. And I think it's so important. Every single week, I have in my calendar a mid-week check-in. So we're going to do a mid-month check-in because our Monday nights are an area check-in. And I've been missing that moment where I get to just say what I need to say to you, just the Amazing Graces unit. So I'm just going to do these now that I've got some really fun ways of helping you stay focused on what it is you say you really want. Now, before I dive in, I want to encourage you to pull out your newsletter. Oh my gosh. In order to really know where it is we're checking in at and where we're even going, we sort of need to know what's important. What is it that we even set out at the beginning of the week, maybe even the beginning of the month, or maybe even the beginning of the year to achieve? So pull up your newsletter. What? Oh, yeah. You probably didn't even realize it's at the Facebook group every single month. Did you print it? Ah, well, I have made a decision to stop sending it out because many of the things you're getting on our Facebook page anyway. But I'm going to encourage you, if you don't have this as a first of the month reminder to get your newsletter, okay, might be the 5th of the month. But anyway, Christine, every single month, hey, is my newsletter ready? And it's so much fun. I'm going to talk about this in just a minute, but I want to start our call off by just telling you, oh my gosh, our TGIF party was so much fun. For those of you who have been tracking and being in the game, it's really fun when you are with the ladies. You know, don't worry. I have those thoughts too. I'm just like you in the fact that the emotional cycle, what we teach in new consultant training, is real. And if you don't think I have had negative thoughts of, oh, it's just easier not to work. Sure, it's easy not to work. But guess what? You get to a point where even if you are taking care of the babies, you want something for you. And when you actually are with another woman and you are reminded of how great it feels to make her feel special, it's not all about you and how tired you are or how overwhelmed you are as a mom, as a wife, as a working person. All of a sudden you're like, wow, I just made a really big difference in her day. That was exhilarating. You want to do it again. So I'm going to tell you right now, Satan's going to do everything he can to help you think settling is where it's at. He's a liar. He's a big, fat, ugly liar. When you stick to me like Velcro, you're going to go places. So who's been going places? Let's just say Christine rocking it out. She did a party this week with Melinda, her team member. They had asked me to come on and be prize patrol. That was so much fun. And then Christine, we're going to have to do one of these little trainings because, oh my gosh, best little scripts. I forgot I taught her some of these things. You know, you're sitting there watching. It's like you're watching your kids. And you're like, where did they learn to be so great? Well, guess what? She shows up. She shows up. And I just think it's really funny. I'm going to honestly say this. Well, I'm honest about everything. I'm going to say it out loud. I think it's so funny. The people who aren't having full circle success. They're not consistent every single month achieving Consistency Club. They're not star consultants each and every month. Maybe once. Yay. One time anybody could do anything once. But guess what? Do you have it in you to dig deep, to be somebody that finds a way and makes a way so that you're consistent? The hardest thing is to show up when maybe you didn't do what you should have done. Maybe your attitude was in the dumps. Mary Kay always said, your altitude equals your attitude. And I will tell you, I made myself go. Even Thursday, I didn't want to be at the director's meeting, but guess what? I was there, and I was blessed to receive some extra thoughts that I wasn't thinking. Thoughts that are bigger, thoughts that are positive and more powerful than I was allowing my mind to receive. So when you surround yourself with greatness and you allow yourself to be challenged, find that humility within. No matter what you are or are not doing, pray that you can celebrate those that are doing it. Look, I love Dave, but man, it's so fun to pick on him. It's so fun because he works with helping people develop better habits all the time. But to exercise sometimes, hey, you know, that's a tough pill to swallow for ourselves, right? We can say how to do it all day long. You can tell somebody how to do something. But I'm so proud. Christine McKnight, Stacy Swallows, Laura Buckles, Consuela, Dee in the field, Rihanna. These gals have been in the field, and we had such a great party last night. We've got other things. The other night we had another party. It's just fun when you get to sit with another woman and find out, boy, she's lonely. Yeah, she might have the paycheck, but guess what? There's more to life, you guys. And when you need the paycheck, our business is there. So I'm super proud of them. So proud of just how you guys are learning. You're putting it into action. And so this is just about a 15-minute chat on how we are as a unit. It's mid-month. Where are we at? Well, I got to tell you, Mira, holy moly. Okay, so her nickname's Mira. I recruited her in Colorado, and she was at a party, and she recruited outside. We were at my car. We did our individual consultation. We went out to the car, and I said, you know, if you're going to buy the Miracle set, you might as well just do the kit. And she went home with a kit. And I'm so proud of her because she's just a rock star. And we've missed her at the meetings, but she has had a demanding life as she's like this industrial hygienic engineer. She's so smart. But I got to tell you, this month, this is how far we are. Okay, so our goal to finish. Now, how do I know our goals? I put them in the newsletter. So if you haven't read this, our goal, of course, by June 30th. Why June 30th? Because Mary Kay gives our unit 6-month goals for our car level, but also the end of the year is June 30th. So I wanted to tell you by June 30th how we're doing. Well, at the beginning of May, we needed 21,000 to finish Premier Club. Guess what, gang? We're like at 45. So we're like at 17. Woo, woo, we are getting closer. So the beautiful thing is every single thing we are doing is paying off. Now, I also put on here, we have a goal of 10 new reds. Who is super close to being a new red? Well, Christine McKnight finished her red at the end of April, and she's working on her reds becoming reds. Smart. That's the way to build strength. When you look at an organization, let me just tell you, signing people up, anybody can do that. Are we looking for business women? Are we looking for women who want to develop something that's going to help their family have more choices, to pay for college? I'm able to give my children education. I am able to pass on I've been at everything for my children. So these are the things that we can help other people if they want to change their life. And when you invite somebody to come in, become educated with their new consultant training, they will then have the basic skills. But if they don't complete the new consultant education, then they're not going to have the solid skills. And our business is very simple, you guys. It's not easy. Oh, no. But so many of you guys have not finished your new consultant training. If I ask you what the 4-point recruiting plan is, you'll be like, oh, I don't know. Are you getting referrals? Are you booking from your bookings? Are you leaving with skincare sets? And do you have follow-up interviews scheduled? We will be developing 10 new red jackets. Now, how am I going to help you with that? Every Monday at 3 p.m., we are doing a new consultant class. At 5 p.m., now these are Pacific Standard Times. 5 p.m. is our Shipe Monday Night Live. If you have already finished your new consultant training and you feel like you're solid and you're a master with your skills, Just come on at 5. If you're feeling like, hey, I need to brush up. My mom was an educator. And one thing that I saw her do every single summer, summer's off, some people are hanging at the beach, not my mom. She pulled out all of her resources and textbooks from her master's, and she would go back to the basics. She was a master. She is a master. So I want you to know 20 solid selling star consultants every quarter. Who is so focused on finishing star? We are under 4 weeks away. But if you come into the game 3 days before, you're going to hit that goal every time because you're not having your eye and strategically looking at the calendar. So pull out that calendar, pull out that newsletter. And this is one way to really ask yourself, what do I want? Yeah, it's fun to be recognized, but you know what? It's the process. Don't ever focus just on the goal. I want you to ask yourself, what do you really want? Did you come in, Mary Kay, to pay for a new bicycle? Well, you're going to buy that bicycle and then you're going to be like, okay, I'm done. I quit. No. Do you want to always be able to have that extra spending money for anything that your family needs? Oh, this month it's a new rug. Oh, I want to buy new chandelier. You can do that if the process is what you're focused on. So when you focus on the process of every single month being a B achiever, every single week attending our Shipe Monday Night Live minimum, then the process is never going to end. You will see yourself having the confidence, being unstoppable, having performance because your habits are strong. This newsletter is what I think we need to review as we have our mid-month check-in. So let's just dive in. I'm going to tell you where we're at. And I did say we're about 17,000 away from our next car, which right now will be our Grand Prix. You guys, we can do this. We're going to then finish Grand Prix and then move right into Pink Cadillac. But here's what you want to know. How will we achieve that? Well, I broke down our numbers. If you're not reading your reports, and of course, Mary Kay has some awesome reports, I will teach you how to read them because numbers allow you to hit the target very, very easily. So I want you to know that what we need right now, we need 20 more consultants. Our average order for consultants is $327. That's our average order. If you don't know your averages, you're never going to hit your goal. So why do you do your weekly accomplishment sheet? Because then you know your averages. So excited. Let's just celebrate those who turned them in last week. We had Dee, we had Stacy, Christine, every single week, new faces, new sharing. Those are the things that you're going to get points on. But the weekly accomplishment sheet helps me know what you're doing so I can help you. So we are 20 consultants away and 16 new recruits. You guys, this is exciting. With a $30 eBiz that ends the end of May, we got this. We got this. And I'm super proud of Consuela. She did recruit her husband. Now, real fast, they're working as a team. So he is representing in his new state. His children do live in El Paso, and he decided he needed to be with them with this situation. And he's a pastor. Well, everything's virtual. So it's been a blessing in so many ways. And God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. So they set up shop. Well, they went out together, and he is going to be building the Mary Kay business for Consuela, but being a business partner. And so he is, of course, our newest qualified team member, putting Consuela into the senior consultant category. But in your newsletter, you will see those who hit the B level last month. We have, of course, our queens for the month. Sales was Stacy, Sharing D, Love Checks, Christine. She's on target right now with the highest team production. Basics sold, Stacy, 3F tracking sheet. So let's keep it going. Now, new recruits, you got your own page. Now look at this. Jessica Harris. Oh, sorry. No, that's right. Jessica Harris, you have until the end of this month to hit your free gift. That means you're only, and I just wrote this down on another page, but I think this number is still the same. You are only $334.50 away from getting your free bundle. You guys pull out your newsletter. This is money Mary Kay's excited to give you for free. Tammy, Tammy's so smart. She's already gotten her one. She came in with the 158 bundle, then did another 600, getting her to the next free $110 free miracle set. Then she added 10-day to her team, but she is $578 away from getting her next $110 bundle. Now 10-day is new on her team. So as soon as 10-day hits her $600 bonus and gets 10 days free gift, then Mary Kay is going to reward Tammy with a $50. Wait a minute, month of May, it's not $50. This month it's double. So Tammy, you'll have $100 cash and $220 free miracle set or other. Miracle set's the smart choice that you can sell, and that's 100% profit, all for helping 10-day get qualified. You guys, new consultants have 4 months to get qualified, and every single time they hit a 600 level, they get another free bonus, unlimited. This is so great. Rihanna, oh my gosh, Crystal was on the party last night. We had Floor on the party. You are so killing it, my friend. She's only 232 away from her bonus. Pamela Dillard, she's only 370 away. 10-day, Alicia, Sandy, and Laura, you are 600 away from your first bundle. You guys, we got this. We got this. I want to see your name in the newsletter for achieving there. Now let's talk about the focused, free, and fabulous winners. Well, when you're tracking the focused, free, and fabulous tracking sheet that Joanna and I have, it's in your newsletter. We talk about it every single week on our Monday Night Live, but Stacy, Christine, and Dee have turned theirs in. Now let's see who was on our call last week live. I just had it in front of me. And last week we had, or the week before, no, Laura was on last week. Here it is, our attendance. Our attendance for our Monday Night Live. We had Laura, we had Dee, we had Consuelo, we had Stacy, Christine. Y'all, if you're on, you're getting points. Don't forget to turn in your 3F tracking sheet to me. That's at the end of the month. So all of these winners are there. Our new red jacket, Christine, our goal is to have 5 more red jacket, well, 10 total by the end of June, but let's do 5. Star Consultant, you guys, being a star isn't just about the prizes. It means that you know that you're building a solid customer base. It means that you know you have what your customers need, and you're also really hustling. I mean, it's important. This is a sales, everything is sales. Don't get yourself wrong. If you're a teacher like, hey, I don't like sales, baloney. You are selling education and the desire to learn. Learn the skills of Mary Kay and you'll become a better teacher. That's what happened to me. I took my Mary Kay business. Now, one of my skills, one of my key skills, we always look at strengths. One of my key strengths is I'm a learner. I love to learn. I think it's important to learn. You become powerful. And so I went to every training, show up and you go up. So being a star consultant is huge, but so is being in our consistency club. Every single month hitting the 225. So let's see who right now is in our consistency club. Okay, so remember how I said we're looking for 20 more consultants who haven't ordered, and the average consultant, our average is 328. So we are looking for you to step up your game. There's nothing more fun than just getting together with a girlfriend, especially right now as we're all so isolated and socially distanced. And it's fun when you can just sit down and have a lady feel more beautiful, save her money, and let her see that, wow, really? You'll be the one I can trust? Oh my gosh, we change lives in so many ways. So let me celebrate. We have, Sherry has ordered, but man, you're so close, girlfriend. You're only $28 away from hitting your 225. So in the active status, we have Christine, we have Sarah Linden, woo woo. We have Deanna Gwelt, we have Anita Bryant Ray, we have me. I have almost gotten halfway to B, and we have Mary Gingrich. Well, let's see who's already in the 450 club. Do we have anyone in the 450 club here? Ding, 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 Miss Mira Kostrich. Okay, what about, so when you hit 225, you're in the active club. The next bump would be 450. Strive for 450. Every month, I recognize that. Then, of course, 600. Who's a B achiever? We've got some ladies who have hit the B. So let's just go right to Erin Holman on the Christine McKnight team. She has been working at the PX, wearing her mask, and so smart. She is getting the word out. She is using her social media to connect to people. I'm so proud of her. We have Nicholas Crespo. And of course, I will finish this month at that one. Who else is going to finish? I said Mira Kostrich was so close. She's at 541. So you guys, we've got this. We've got this. I think I wanted to say that was that for that. Okay, so I want to finish with, oh my gosh, pull out where you want to be next month as we finish up May. Where do you want your face to be in our newsletter? Where do you want your name to be recognized? It's not the journey. Becoming a director is a goal, but don't allow that to be where all of your focus is. Ask yourself, what habits do you want to develop that even when you hit director, even when you win a car, it's not going to stop. You're going to have the focus and the excitement, the celebration on the habits and the woman you're becoming because your habits are so strong. So I want to leave you with this new book, and I posted today that I'm going to create a unit. I already created it, and we're going to talk about atomic habits. I put a little teaser video that was done by James Clear. But last Monday, I asked you on the Monday Night Live, rate yourself. Rate yourself for the week prior. Okay, you guys, today's Saturday. The week ends tomorrow. How are you going to rate yourself for this week? When you start to put in little reminders throughout the week in your calendar to check in with yourself, to ask yourself, what am I focused on? We had a goal, as we have it every week, from our executive to have 3 new faces, 3 shares, 300 in sales. Where are you at? Tomorrow's the deadline, midnight. When you are focused on those small things, you've got benchmarks during your week, you'll start to become more aware of what are you doing with your time. So I want to give you this little bit of, I want to read some things to you before we close. In Atomic Habits, James Clear says the first step to changing bad habits is to be on the lookout for them. If you feel like you need extra help, then you can try pointing and calling in your own life. Now, I won't explain that right now, but say out loud the action that you are thinking of taking and what the outcome will be. If you want to cut back on your junk food habit, but notice yourself grabbing another cookie, say out loud, I'm about to eat this cookie, but I don't need it. Eating it will cause me to gain weight and hurt my health. Just the process of saying it out loud actually works with our brain, so we think twice about that next action. Whether it is, I should be in the office doing my 10 dials, I really need to follow up with that customer, but sitting on the couch feels more easy. You say it out loud, and there is power behind changing your next step. So as I move on, I want to tell you, in this book, he said, when you decide on what you want for the week as far as an outcome, the next step that is more powerful than anything is to decide when in your week will you complete it? When in your day will you complete it? So if you tell me I'm going to finish tomorrow as a team leader with 5 active team members, awesome. Okay, decide right now. I want you to write this down. I will recruit 5, have 5 team members place an order. What is your action? Put in the time and put in the location. So I will call Jennifer at her work at 3 p.m. or when she gets off of work at 3 p.m. Or I will, can't hold this. Let's do this. I will make 10 dials at 12:30 p.m. in my patio. Decide where you will take that action, put it on your calendar, and you're going to start to see yourself having the joy of a win. Every single new action, having that getting you closer and closer and closer to what you say you wanted way back then, but we forget. The habits that we are creating will take us where we want to be. So gang, this is our week. This is our week. Have a great Saturday. I can't wait to be with you. I do want to tell you, if you are needing, like I don't have anybody to call, So that means that your lead generation skill is low. Then we need to work on how you might not be recognizing all these different people that you're coming into contact with. We want to focus on that skill, the skill to network, the skill to develop those leads. If you're feeling like I'm having parties, but I'm not having good sales, then I would say your closing skill needs to be addressed. We need to analyze and look at where could you be a little bit weak. Where are you strong, of course, is always the number one focus. But if we want to shore up some of these things, we've got to have those conversations. So this coming week, have you scheduled your Talk to Me Tuesday? Have you scheduled your coaching chat with me? I will post my new scheduling service. You can schedule, of course, by just calling me and we'll put it in the calendar. But if you want to look and see when I'm available and schedule some time, it would be a dream to coach you, to help you develop your own habits that are going to take you where you want to go so that you can achieve it. But guess what? You ain't never leaving it. You're never going to lose it. You will always be a star consultant. You will always be a red jacket. You will always be driving for free because you're not focused just on that goal. You're focused on the process and the person you're becoming as you go through that process. Have a great Saturday. Love ya.